Okay, I think we're right live. Okay, I think we're right. Okay, so for this live, I'm just going to test a few things on GLM. GLM was just released. GLM was released, and we'll see how that goes. What we can do is we'll just look over what they did, and then see how it is improved from GLM 4.7, if that makes sense. But yeah, all these Chinese models and open weights model are going insane at the moment, and I'm expecting, because how fast they are iterating over this open source or open weight models, we could expect more price aggression between this proprietary model like ChatGPT and Claude Code, and that's what people want, right? Currently, the Claude Code, Cloud Opus, is having the insane price, which does not make really sense. It is insane at what it does, but the price is not justified. I get that AI model needs a lot of computation, but I think the competition is healthy for end users, and that's what we are in. And maybe in few years we might lose a job, but we will learn a new skill. Many will pivot onto a new role. It all depends on how things goes. But yeah, it had a higher context window, and that's what I really liked about Opus 4.6. But now let's see, where is it? Do we have a chain log for it? If not, we can even ask. ChatGPT or GLM itself. So if we look at JetC.ai, okay, and I was experimenting a bit. So let's see. I was comparing, and so they also had this new thing. Like now, every chat has this agent swarm kind of thing, where multiple agents are loaded in the backend and to get your things done. But let's see, I've written this model comparison between GLM5, Kimi 2.5. I forgot to wrote Minimax M2.5, I believe, because that was just released 1 hour back as well. And you can see in the result, like GLM5 also has a very minute details on it, and that's what I really like about GLM, or like all this Chinese model as of yet. Like they are being honest on what things are there. Like they are not really pushing their own model out there, right? So it does not have any data yet, makes sense, and then it has a speed. Again, there is no benchmark till now, but what I was looking at earlier was the benchmark that other people were doing. What was that? They were doing GLM AI Code King benchmark. I don't know what is that, but let's take it for a word. If we don't know how good this model is until we'll see it in couple days. I wonder how better our OpenClaw workflow would be if we use GLM5. I've been using 5.2 codex model, and that's been amazing. Okay, so before GLM5 was released, there was this open beta kind of thing where they were doing some test on open router with the Pony Alpha. Yeah, so I was also looking into that. Pony Alpha did amazing job, but it was having a very high latency at the time. Um, so maybe not. So now it's been released, and I'm also on a GLM Max mode. So in that case, if we are using the model from our coding plan, we can also see how well does it perform. um, let's try the agent swarm thing again. Like last time I did, it failed. Like it failed miserably, right? It just searched for some latest model, but it does not have any outcome for it. So maybe let me just regenerate. Let's see how it performs. Maybe it got better. I know GLM were working on something to improve the latency. They did mention in one of their tweets, but again, it is just like 2 hours back, so we cannot expect it to fix it as fast. Maybe they are running a couple more servers again. Okay, like that. This is interesting. See, okay, this is a new look for me. Okay, they are having 4 sub-agents. I mean, they are having 4 commands. That is okay. I'm not sure if the token number is fine here. But the terminal is running in the background. Wow. We are living in the future, it seems, right? It has some kind of a server in beneath. So my project download, it has that. Okay. Now it's following on the agent. Correct. It goes into the nitty-gritty details as well. So yeah, like it. I'm liking it so far. So by the way, I want you guys to comment down below, like what you guys are experiment with, what models you are looking at, what are your open claw workflows. um, I have some open claw workflow that is working for me when I'm sleeping. So I'm interested to know more on that, like how are you using it. Like my life has changed after setting up open claw. um, but again, it needs some improvement. Sometimes the code hallucinate just because i I have done so much context ruining. It cross 1 million contexts, and that makes it hallucinate. But yeah, so if we are comparing GLM 5 with 4.7 model, the agent swarm thing is really good. Like I'm not sure why it is coding py file. I did not ask it to, but maybe if it runs this on the background, so maybe the output would be getting us the Excel sheet which tells us what model perform better. I mean, eventually we want the result on that. Let's see how, like what are the source root or an attribution it gets added. Okay, it took a sweet time, but now we have a result. And let's see what it come down to. Okay, let me minimize that and see. Okay, GLM 5 has a faster throughput. Okay, that's good to hear. We'll go over once it finishes this comparison. Okay, but here we go. Okay, it created an Excel sheet which we didn't ask for, but it has, wow, it did some work. Use case guide. Mm-hmm. Low. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Token cost is low for Kimi and GLM, and if I had put Minimax 2.5, it would also be coming in this branch. So budget projects, fine. What we can do is, okay, visual coding is not introduced in the GLM 5, I suppose. Maybe visual is not yet supported, but I would expect them to add it sooner. So if we compare the prices, the GLM 5, it has 55 cents per 1 million token input, and then output is 1.9 USD per million output, and the context window remains the same as previous. Okay, but it has a higher speed. We did see how faster it was when we tested GLM 4.7. But they are claiming GLM to be like an opus level model, and GLM is an open weight model, right? So we see how that goes. um, as I already mentioned, one of the benchmark they did was with AI Code King benchmark, and so it really beat opus 4.0, and I'm not buying it at the moment. Maybe it's all, yeah, I mean it, we don't know how they are getting tested. This benchmark is only good for a screenshot. We will see how better GLM is in a live project. I might use it in my production workflows and see how that goes. um, and then yeah, I've been using GPT 5.2 codex model for an open claw workflow. So if that gets beaten, I will definitely switch to GLM 5. The only thing is, when I'm debugging GLM models, I've been getting this Chinese language debugging thing. So I don't know what that error says, and then I need to go to Google, or I need to ask more like, what does this say? So it will translate me to English, but that's an add-on, or like it's a learning curve, right? That's what I don't like. Maybe they need to do something about that. But yeah, I mean, here you go. I mean, it did a very good job. We tested both chat model and the agent swamp model, and I think agent swamp did an amazing job. I'm not sure if my max plan will be having this GLM5 as of yet. Maybe they will add it later in the day. That's what they did for GLM 4.7. But yeah, let me know in the comment down below how this testing went and what more you want me to test on. I'm definitely too open to do any of the testing. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next